2024 continued with another big win for Iga Świątek, grabbing at Madrid Open her third Masters 1000 title of the year and shocking the tennis universe. After a title in Doha and at Indian Wells, Iga's Madrid magic was epic. Facing Aryna Sabalenka in the final wasn't just a match, it became a legendary moment sparking widespread buzz. Wondering how great was the Pole's epic victory? Let's dive into Iga's saga and her Madrid triumph that rewrote history.
Tiramisu.
That's true. I don't think there's going to be a long...
Iga, equipped with her premium sports apparel, bounced back from last year's defeat to Sabalenka and clinched the Madrid Open title after an intense third-set tiebreaker. This marked the third clay court clash between Iga and Sabalenka, a testament to their enduring rivalry. Only Martina Navratilova and Chris Evert have faced each other more frequently on clay as the world's top two players over the past 4 decades. The world's top-ranked Iga triumphed over the number 2 seed with a 7-5, 4-6, 7-6 victory, securing her 20th career title and the 3rd of the season. She also joins the ranks of the youngest players to reach 20 titles since Caroline Wozniacki in 2012. Now, with her focus on Roland Garros, where she's the reigning champion for 2 consecutive years, Iga is poised to chase her 4th French Open title. In a nail-biting final at the Madrid Open lasting over 3 hours, Iga saved 3 match points, solidifying her head-to-head record against Sabalenka at 7-3. This intense match saw both players break serve 5 times. After the thrilling victory, Iga collapsed on the red clay, savoring the hard-fought win. "Who is going to say that women's tennis is boring now?" she exclaimed. "Congrats as well to you, Aryna, because we both had an amazing effort today." The opening set of the final was a seesaw of tension, with both players striving for control. Iga faced a break point early on, but rallied to keep the score level at 3-3. Soon after, a powerful backhand from the Polish player secured a crucial break, propelling her to serve for the first set, which she claimed 7-5, edging closer to victory. However, the momentum shifted in the second set as Sabalenka, thanks to some excellent professional coaching, stormed ahead, breaking early to lead 2-0. Yet Iga refused to yield, clawing her way back to level the score at 3-3 with her trademark resilience. Eventually, Sabalenka's firepower proved too much as she clinched the set, setting the stage for a thrilling decider.
And why not?
In the final set, both players fought tooth and nail, knowing that only their absolute best would suffice. Iga and Sabalenka traded blows, each refusing to relent. The tension peaked as Sabalenka held off match points to force a tiebreak. Despite the pressure, Iga remained composed, delivering a decisive ace to keep her hopes alive. "I was like, okay, whatever, it's not the first time in my life. I'm just going to go for it," said Iga on facing the match points. "I decided to play a fast serve, a big one. So I wanted to be courageous in that moment. When it came to the tiebreak, I was kind of alive again because I thought it was going to be over during the set." The match hit its peak during the tiebreak, where every point felt like a monumental battle, turning it into a piece of exclusive sports memorabilia. In the end, it was Iga who emerged victorious, as Sabalenka's backhand sailed long on a championship point. Reflecting on the intensity of the match, Iga described it, "I think it was the most intense and crazy final I played. Out of every match in my career, hard to say, but a final makes it even more crazy." Despite the heartbreaking loss, Sabalenka expressed pride in her performance and vowed to bounce back stronger. As she prepares to leave for Rome, she looks ahead with optimism, determined to channel her disappointment into motivation for future success. "I gave my all today, and I can be proud of myself, and hopefully, like we spoke on the court, next year it goes to my side." Now, let's break down some insane stats from Iga after her epic win in the final. At only 22 years old, Iga has conquered every major clay court event on the WTA Tour, all thanks to her dedication to rigorous tennis fitness regimens. With her victory in the final in Madrid, she now boasts an impressive 20 career titles, 3 of which she clinched this year alone, and 8 of those victories were on clay. Starting with the tournament with her 100th week at number 1, she leaves with a win that cements her dominance on clay, having triumphed at Roland Garros, Madrid, Rome, and Stuttgart. At 22 years and 338 days old, Iga became the youngest player to secure 8 WTA clay court titles since Arantxa Sanchez Vicario in 1994, who achieved the feat at 22 years and 114 days. Since her loss to Sabalenka in Madrid last year, Iga has won her past 7 finals in a row. She's currently tied with Rybakina for the season lead in titles at 3 and match wins at 30. Her win in Madrid, which earned her a 9th WTA 1000 title, improved her record against Sabalenka to 7-3. But here's that kicker. Iga is the first player to win 7+ consecutive WTA-level finals since, well, herself. Yep, she previously achieved this remarkable feat with a streak of 10 wins between Roland Garros 2020 and the US Open 2022. Adding to her accolades, Iga's 9th WTA 1000 title puts her in esteemed company, tying the likes of Petra Kvitova and Simona Halep. Only Serena Williams at 13 and Victoria Azarenka at 10 have won more WTA 10,000 titles than the Polish powerhouse since the format was introduced in 2009. On top of all of that, she made history as the first tennis player born in the 2000s to snatch up 20 titles. And get this, the only other players born in the 2000s to score more than 10 titles are Carlos Alcaraz and Yannick Sinner with 13 ATP titles each. After her epic win, the WTA World #1 hit up social media with some snapshots from the match. Her caption? What a match it was. No words needed. Proud and happy I'm heading to Rome. See you there. So what do you guys make of these mind-blowing stats following Iga's sensational victory in Madrid? In a turn of events, fans hailed Aryna Sabalenka and Iga Świątek for rescuing the Madrid Open amidst the chaos in the men's draw. On social media, fans celebrated the unwavering consistency of the WTA Tour, urging others to acknowledge and appreciate the brilliance of women's tennis. One fan boldly called out the critics, highlighting the stark differences between the thrilling WTA finals and the lackluster men's matches. Now, where are the people that are always against women's tennis and are ready to invalidate every WTA player because of their game or whatever, when the final in Madrid is between world #1 and #2, and at the meantime, men's semis are looking like some type of random 250, the fan said. Another fan expressed sheer admiration for Sabalenka, giving props to the women's players for saving the tournament with their captivating performances. I love you, Aryna. WTA saving Madrid Open, the fan wrote. Other reactions echoed similar sentiments, emphasizing the contrast between the electrifying women's matches and the disappointing state of affairs in the men's draw. Madrid organizers see that today WTA had 2 matches involving 3 top 4 players, one even going to an epic third-set tiebreak, while the ATP only got 1 set of play with a retirement and a walkover, a fan pointed out. WTA #1 and #2 both making the final at a Masters event? Meanwhile, on men's tour, we're about to witness Lehechka and Aperol Spritz have a serve bought off for 1,000 points. ATP in shambles, another fan chimed in. Among celebrities, skier Lindsey Vonn hopped on X to give a shout-out to Iga for her tournament win. Let's go, Iga, she wrote. Vonn has been rooting for Iga since day one, showing unwavering support as Iga progressed through each round. Known for her resilience and hard work in skiing, Vonn has been an inspiration to countless athletes. During a press conference, Iga shared how Vonn's never-give-up attitude motivated her. I feel like she's the person to talk to if I need advice or just want to chat with someone cool, Iga said, because she's really cool. What's next for Iga after her nail-biting win over #2 Aryna Sabalenka? Well, less than 2 hours later, she was already gearing up for Rome as she'll be back on the court at the Foro Italico, aiming for her 3rd Internazionale Biennale d'Italia title. I feel like after a match like that, I deserve a 2-month vacation, Iga joked. But that's not happening, so I'll settle for like 6 tiramisus or something. Iga Świątek is absolutely crushing it in 2024. From grabbing her 3rd Masters 1000 title of the year in Madrid to making history with 20 career titles, her epic run is blowing our minds. At just 22, she's the youngest player to secure 8 WTA clay court titles since 1994. So what do you think? Are the WTA matches boring or what? Drop us a comment below.